Part 2. This is the build. This is where we build my mini board.
Wait, you never answered my question.
What's your question,
Where do
sir?
you work to get all this money?
At home. And most of the stuff is birthday money that I've saved over. And, by the way, BetRage, I'll send a link to you his page. He's going to get a lot more videos, hopefully, in, because right now he has only one, and it's horrible. But here we go. We're going to do a build. Yes, the build. 23-inch grenade mini board. Let's get started. So, we take these two. And we take this. Here. I'll show you what I'm going to do right now. Set it up. And there, okay. So we're going to take these bolts, rip it open, simple as that. Drop everything up. Now they do come with this fancy Allen wrench, which should be the same exact size as my fancy Allen wrench, which I don't know where it is. Am I sitting on it? Oh, I'm not. Where is it at? Oh, there we go. And let's see. Same size, just longer. I'm gonna use my own. So here we go. First off, I did the best measurements I could, but did not get accurate. So if these bolts do not fit, I am sorry, and we'll get back to this later. But I'm gonna see if I can double stack front right here. You know those. Gonna take them. Boom, boom, boom. Do 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 do. I find this already scary. The angling on this is awesome. It's all right. Fit in there. Oops, there we go. So anyways, putting this together, you know, first time doing a build on the video camera. What?
Part 3 yet?
Part 3? No, there's going to be no part 3.
Oh, okay.
I'm just putting it all together right now. Get in the holes. That's anyways. Alright. So now we got the front truck almost mounted. Gotta take my tool. TJ here. He's such a tool. Now, but gotta take it and tighten it down and hope it looks good. Holes are smaller than I imagined they would be. Shut up.
Sorry. Is it tight? Oh.
You're an idiot.
Sorry.
Keep it appropriate. So anyways, just trying to... These dank bolts are a little small-headed, so don't even make anything funny about that word.
What?
Small-headed.
Oh. I didn't even hear you.
Oh. Well, anyways, people. dank bolts, the ones from Daddy's Board Shop, they have a small head, so they might eat into your grip tape because they're quite small, like the hole. And if you have too big of holes, like they have a drop-in bolt style, these probably wouldn't be the best things to use because they will just eat up your wood board. And
I'm just watching you screw bolts in, man. That's all. Trying to learn how to do this crap.
And anyways, this is pretty much what it's going to look like up front. Double angles, pretty sick. Scares me, that's for sure. These bolts are like kind of greasy for some reason, making everything a little difficult to hold on to. By the way, this is probably going to be my longest video on there, so bear with me here. I don't know how to time lapse yet, so I'm sorry for all of you that just want to see the finished product. So, I don't know, wait for it to load and go through it. You know, life isn't always easy, especially real life, not computers. So, do what you have to. If you want to just see the finishing product, just go all the way to the end of the video. Voila. But, bear with me, first time do it and complete thing of this, you know. So there. So now we got that trick on, which is quite awesome, you know. Now we got to get the rear trick on, which we're going to then, instead of doing slalom style like that, we're going to just simply make the rear one flat. So we take two, just like that, and we drop it down through, like so. Yeah. And there's not much to talk about, is there?
No.
Talking
You're
like
not a very pleasing
Shut up.
YouTuber.
I
You don't
know.
talk much.
I know. I'm new to this, but anyways, I'll be putting up more videos sooner or later of me writing, and maybe some other people writing along in the process. Cool. I know. Thank you. But that's what's gonna be happening. Nothing else. Riding. Gonna get some awesome creek. Don't be like, oh, it's just a creek. Creek footages. But this is a huge creek. Like,
Oh yeah.
think of a miniature river. That's the creek. Especially after it rains. Like, it's so powerful. Like, you could take if you had a strong tube that wouldn't get hurt by bumping into some things, you could go tubing down this creek, which would be fun, but I don't have one of those. So I'm just going to put an off-road wheels on my fiberglass board and ride it in the water, because it sounds different, and I'd like to do it. So, So putting these trucks on is quite easy. The risers are pretty nice. I really like them. I have the front angled out so it'd turn more. And I have it doubled so it'd turn even more than it was implied to. I am running Randall 150s on it with Riptide bushings. What else is better than Riptides? Go to Riptide's YouTube page and look up, if you have a Facebook, look up Riptides on Facebook. And also, if you want to be friends with the owner and president of the foundation, I think, right? Anyways, go to Brad Brad. I don't know his last name. Brad. He should be friends with Riptides. Just look him up and send him a friend request. Tell him Lucas sent you for awesome bushings and friendship. I don't know. That's what Facebook's for, right? But anyways, pretty much the only bushing I'll ride, Riptides. Would sure like to see some smaller cones come out for traditional trucks, and that's pretty much it. But right now, they're kind of lacking on that. But not a big deal. I don't ride traditionals very often, so it's an okay dokey deal. Besides that, everything else is doing great. Got almost all my pro boards put together, roading up, and working on this last one here for you guys to see how wonderful it will look. Alright, we got the trucks on. I'll be back because part 2 is over with. But part 3 will soon be here.
Told you that was gonna be a part 3.
Yes. Time's running a little quick for me.
I was right.
Part 3 will be here right now.
I was right.
Subscribe.